My name's Stephen Hall, Fire Chief for the Central Fire District of Santa Cruz County. I've been in Central for about 4 years now, as of September 28th. There's professional football players that take the field on Sundays. There's professional race car drivers that take the track every week. My professional athletes hit the street 24/7, 365. It's my obligation and my duty to make sure they have the most safe and up-to-date technology that's available to protect them and their families for years to come. With all our brothers and sisters that we've lost through cancer over the years, and it seems to be becoming rampant, smart cab technology or clean cab technology and the air filtration systems that we've purchased, I believe are going to help alleviate future concerns for losing our firefighters.
My name is Anthony Cefaloni, Battalion Chief with the Central Fire Protection District of Santa Cruz in California. I've been in the fire service about 33 years and with Central for 22. We run it through the central coast of California in Santa Cruz County, right along the coast. Well, we've had a couple of cancer cases that have touched us personally in our department and in neighboring departments that we're really close with. That started our drive towards what can we do about it, how can we fix it, in operationally and in engineering with our apparatus and our stations.
Kevin Wise, work for the Ceres Fire Department, Ceres, California. I've been a firefighter for 20 years, and I just joined this department in January of 2019 as their fire chief. Cancer affects almost 69% of firefighters at some time during their life. I am a two-time cancer survivor myself, and we're making it a high priority to take care of our people.
My name is Jeff Serpa, currently Battalion Chief for the Ceres Fire Department in Ceres, California. Ceres is in the Central Valley, about 90 miles south of Sacramento. Been with the Ceres Fire Department now for almost 18 years and been in the fire service for right at 25 years. In the last couple of years, we've had the opportunity, because we are changing out our entire fleet with one order, to make a bold move and go to the clean cab concept and still keep our operational readiness in the forefront.
The fact that across the state and across the nation we are now recognizing what we've known for years, but really kind of put it on the back burner, is early on, even in my career, I've been in the fire service 29 years, and it was great to be able to go back to the station and with all the black stuff on your face and your gear was covered in soot. That was almost a rite of passage to have that type of contamination that we really didn't think about. I think we've evolved through using our self-contained breathing apparatuses the way they should be, from the time the fire starts to the time that everybody goes home, to the type of turnouts that we are now wearing, the hoods, the gloves. All of our equipment, as I mentioned earlier, is becoming more state-of-the-art and being able to provide us with that extra level. I think looking at the clean cab concept and the air filtration systems is taking it to the next level. And if we can continue to build upon the technology that we see today in this particular apparatus, I think we're even going to help out our folks much more down the line.
Nationally, it's gaining momentum. There's still a lot of resistance, I think, out there in the fire service to cancer reduction, that it could be a hoax, but the data speaks for itself. And unfortunately, not only the data that shows that what we're exposed to causes cancer, but now more firefighters are dying because of cancer than they are of injuries on the fire ground. And that's a huge red flag to the fire service. Every agency should look at itself and say, what can we do?
Big push in the fire service for cancer reduction right now, and part of our aggressive decon policy that we're putting through, and as part of our health and wellness program, we're looking at anything we can do, anything possible that we can do. We know we're going to be exposed to fires, and there's just some things that we can't do anything about, but we're going to try to take care of the things that we can do something about. And so when I heard about the CleanAir system that Rosenbauer was coming out with, it was a no-brainer. It was a no-brainer to add it to our apparatus. And every little thing, if we can do one thing and we can keep one guy from getting sick, it's all worth it.
Advantage I think the CleanAir system has is the ability to capture those carcinogens through the charcoal filter, and then also ease of adaptability. We can retrofit this into our older apparatus, which we're currently planning on doing. And it's ease of changing the filters out. It's 8 screws. The filters tell us when they need to be replaced. They start to turn purple. So it's a firefighter-friendly system.
It's separate from the AC system, and it has its own separate filters, and it removes the carcinogens that could be inside the cab. Having only to change the filters every 6 months is definitely a plus, and really the cost of the filters is very cheap by comparison.
I think the partnership that we have with Rosenbauer is based on the technology. We've looked at other systems, but to be quite honest with you, when we chose Rosenbauer as our next apparatus supplier and the technology was there to move this system forward, it was a no-brainer for me as the chief.
We're not waiting. We're taking action. We've taken action the entire time that I've been with this agency. And we try and look back and say, what can we do better, or what more can we do? The CleanAir system and our new Rosenbauer fire apparatus is just the next step.
I would like to see the donation go to the Firefighters Cancer Support Network. They're a great organization that was established from a Southern California firefighter that contracted cancer and survived. And if we can put more money, more resources at finding a cure for cancer, that's why we're here.
So I've chosen the Leukemia Lymphoma Society. Blood cancer is one of the main cancers for firefighters, and myself having 2 of the 3 main blood cancers, leukemia and multiple myeloma, I've chosen the Leukemia Lymphoma Society. So we have a local organization called Team in Training. So I've chose them, and Leukemia Lymphoma Society will end up with the money, but the Team in Training, it'll go to the Team in Training, and then it'll get to the Leukemia Lymphoma Society.
Like, I take pride in the fact that we're moving forward, that we're trying to progress, that we're trying to take care of our folks, whether it's right now or down the road. You know, if I can get a probationary firefighter that comes in today that's able to live to 85 and 90 without cancer, tremendous decision for us. That's the payoff that I hope to see from our current guys who are doing better and living longer to new guys that are just getting started. It's a dangerous enough job as it is without the long-term exposure problems, and if anything we could do, makes me feel proud to be part of the fire service, that we can advance and take care of our folks like that.
I think from a fire department standpoint, our primary job as chief officers, managers, is to get our people to the end of the shift and get them home to their families. And if we can do that, get them to their retirement healthy, that's our legacy, is getting them home to their families and allowing them to have a fruitful and healthy retirement. We've had several firefighters from around our area where they only made it a few years past retirement and passed away due to cancer. And that's not good enough for me. That's not good enough for our department.
I would say that if there's departments looking at apparatus and they have an idea that they want to look at the clean cab concept of the air filtration systems, call me. My number's 24/7 available, and I'll be happy to talk to you. But it's a challenge also, because again, if we could identify, if we could help alleviate cancer in our lifetime, the lifetimes of our firefighters, and again, their families, that's what it's all about. So I challenge the other fire chiefs to make that happen.